Hey y'all, hey, it's me. And I wanted to, oh, be quiet, Bruce. And I wanted to pop in with you all because a new season is right around the corner. We are getting very close to seed sowing season, which is February. And before you know it, you'll be right in your garden season, which will be March. So depending on what hardiness zone you're in, I'll put the hardiness zones up here somewhere. That'll determine when it's time to plant what. So if you're in zone 5 through 7, your season may not start until April. The season is determined by the last frost. So depending on when your ground is warm enough to plant certain seeds, that'll be the time that you'll start to plant. So if you're in zone 7 and below, your last frost date should be sometime in March, somewhere around March the 3rd March the 23rd. So essentially what we do every year is we plant a winter cover crop, and it's usually our cruciferous greens. So right now we have collard greens, kale, mustards, and we also have cabbage in the ground, and that just acts as a cover crop, and it's also our first early spring crop. Now we do eat off of these crops throughout the winter because our winters aren't too bad, and all of these greens can handle a little bit of frost and the cooler temperatures. We also have some lettuce and arugula that's been planted. Lettuce. But essentially we leave these planted in through the spring until we put in our first seed transplants, which is sometime around April, which will be our tomatoes and our peppers. So if you're ready to plant your spring garden, we actually have a free resource for you. It's a downloadable handbook. It's an ebook that lets you know all of the information you need to know about starting your garden, your hardiness zones, what to plant when, and so much more. And that is free. You just have to visit our website and download your book. All right, so if you are ready to plant your spring garden, here are a few things that you need to know. Number 1, your hardiness zone. Number 2, what type of vegetables you plan to grow, and I'll actually add on to there what type of vegetables you plan to eat, because a lot of people grow a lot of vegetables. Like, people grow a lot of squash. People don't eat a lot of squash. People grow a lot of beets and turnips. People don't eat a lot of beets and turnips. So figure out exactly what you're going to eat. Number 3 is going to be figuring out what type of backyard you have. So what can you grow in the backyard that you have? Do you get a lot of sun? Are you in part shade? Do you need to grow more herbs? Can you grow more vegetables? What are you going to be growing in your backyard space or front yard space that is going to be sustainable? Number 4 is going to be when to start those seeds. So if you're growing from seed, you typically start your seeds indoors a month earlier than you actually plan on putting them outside. A lot of people make the mistake and start their seeds in the ground when they're really supposed to be transplanting sprouts. You're supposed to start your seeds indoors at least 4 weeks before you actually transplant them into the ground. And number 5 would be, what type of garden tools do you need? Right now is a really good time to buy garden tools, pots, the whole 9, because we're in winter and a lot of the things are going to be less expensive around this time of year. So if you're doing a pot garden, how many pots are you going to need? If you're doing in-ground garden, do you need a tiller? Do you need a hoe? Do you need a shovel? What are you going to need? Starting to really consider those things now, because they're going to be a lot cheaper to buy now than they will be once the season comes around. So I know I just kind of touched on a few topics of the things that we need. Let me know if you want me to go deeper into any of these subjects. Also, you can download our book. It's a free ebook. You can find it on our website, and that's earthwellness102.com. And we will also drop the link down below so that you can find it easier. And all of these things are in that ebook. So I'm out of here. It's windy. Peace.